Good evening, everyone. In this session, we're going to try another MSD board exam problem, and we have board problem number 13. Let us now start solving another exciting to solve problem. For our MSD board problem number 13, is going to be our problem in this session, and it is actually, it is a Math Olympiad sample problem. In this situation, we need to calculate or solve for the value of xy if, given two simultaneous equations, the square of binomial x plus y is equal to 49, and our second equation is x squared plus y squared equals 27. Now, how do we solve for the value of xy in this given situation? And the choices that we have in this given problem, we have the following: A, 10, letter B, we have 11, for letter C is 12, and letter D, we have 13. Now, let us solve the problem. Before we start solving the problem, let me ask you this question first. What do you think will be our first step to solve the problem? Let me give you a count of 5. Let's start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you think the first step of our solution process is to expand an equation which is actually a square of binomial, then you are correct. So let us see now the solution to this problem. Let us start solving the problem. Again, for our first step, we need to expand an equation. And what would be that equation that we have to expand? Equation 1 is actually the equation that we have to expand, and we have it as the square of x plus y equals 49. But how do we expand? Actually, we can only expand this given equation by applying the square of binomial under the special products topic of special products and factoring, chapter 3 of college algebra. And this is actually now our resulting equation after the application of the square of binomial. We have x squared plus 2xy plus y squared is equal to 49. X squared plus 2xy plus y squared is actually the expanded form of the square of binomial x plus y. In the square root binomial process, we have the following step. First, square the first term, twice the product of the first and last term, and then square the last term. Applying that principle, if we're going to square the first term x, we have x squared, and then twice the product of the first and the last term, x and y. If we're going to apply that second step, we have 2xy, and then the last step is to square the last term, which is y. That's why we have y squared. Now our equation now is x squared plus 2xy plus y squared equals 49. And then afterward, the next thing that we're going to do now is to rearrange the term of the left-hand side of our equation. Now after the rearranging process, we have now our resulting equation as x squared plus y squared plus 2xy equals 49. And then afterward, the next thing to do then is to observe the first two terms. Now what do we observe? The first two terms are x squared and y squared. But x squared plus y squared is having actually a value. Look at our equation number 2, which is x squared plus y squared equals 27. As we can see now, x squared plus y squared equals 27. So what's next? We need to substitute the value of x squared plus y squared equals 27 to the previous equation, x squared plus y squared plus 2xy equals 49. That is why we're going to arrive with this result. 27 plus 2xy equals 49. And then let's simplify. 2xy equals 49 minus 27. Coming up next, we have now our equation as 2xy equals 22. And then, afterward, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Finally, our result to this given board exam problem or Math Olympiad sample problem is xy equals 11. Thank you very much and God bless us all.